Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 600 cost rated match here in the Engage 0 Yonfavin. We're going to be on Colony Drop area for this match here, and this is one of the, this was the only new match I've actually been able to get recently, and the reason for that is, if you're not aware, GBO2 has not been very kind to me recently and has kept me locked on penalty level 2 for I think this is like the 4th week as of posting this video, so yeah, it has been very harsh in keeping me on a leash. Really just being difficult to try to work with, trying to play and get my rating down, but every time I would just have a disconnect, even on times where I feel like, I was doing pretty good. This match here, I got this during one of the periods where I was able to play and start getting my rating down, and, when I got this match, I played like a pretty good amount of matches during the time, and even got down to penalty level 1, and I didn't have any issues, but then I tried to play the RF Goof, because I got this match on the same day that suit released. Tried to play a match in the RF Goof after I got it from the supply drop, and then during that one match I had a disconnect, back to penalty level 2, and the cycle starts again. So very, very much frustrating and disappointing as well, because I did really want to get and use the RF Goof, and I did get it, so not really going to complain there, just not really able to use it. Unless anybody hosts some custom rooms at 600, because I can still play custom rooms. That's pretty much how I've been doing all my dailies and whatnot, is primarily just going into A/B rooms and still trying to log in every day, maintain my tokens. Even at penalty level 2, I log in every day. But that's pretty much been my method for trying to keep up on things. But for this match here, again, I was lucky enough to get this one during the period where I could play normal matches, and wanted to use the Yonfavin because, well, the main reason I wanted to play 600 is because this is the week of the RF Saku, and 600 was going on, so I wanted to see if I could find any RF Sakus on the field. I did find a couple of them. Unfortunately, this match here was not one of the ones that features an RF Saku either on my team or the enemy team. But the other reason I wanted to play 600 with the Yonfavin, really two reasons, is, well, one, the Engage 0 Yonfavin, and this is something I mentioned on some of my previous videos. This suit is slated to get nerfed at some point, alongside the Demeter, so want to try to get some matches with it before its nerfed state, so when I'm able to play I can maybe try to compare the pre-nerf and the post-nerf version, see what they did, see what they end up doing to it. And then the other reason I chose the Yonfavin too is because I really do like the suits. I don't think it's any secret for me that I do really like a lot of the suits from UC Engage. And the Yonfavin here is definitely no exception. This is one of my favorite designs from the game, actually. Also just a really good suit to use in UC Engage itself. Really good support unit. Also there's the Awaken version as a separate suit as well. But really do like this suit, and I did really like the way that it was interpreted in GBO2. Especially ever since they added the Awaken Engage 0 Yonfavin to UC Engage. I can definitely see why, when the suit goes into its Awaken form, it is so aggressive. Yeah, definitely with the context, it makes a lot more sense, but the suit here, really strong suit, still really common to see at 600, so I can understand why they are nerfing it. But the other reason I want to use the suit too is because when you have a penalty, they do take more of your rating away, usually. Like, if you win, even when you win a match, they'll take your rating away. But I did want to use a suit that I was, at least, really good with. Again, really like this suit, really like using it, so I wanted to play something that I felt like I'd have more of a chance of winning in, just so my rating didn't get affected too much with the extra decreases they want to give you for penalties, which it really is. It's kind of dumb, honestly. I wish that was not part of the system. When you're penalty level 2, you don't get any DP, you don't get any level up. They want to decrease your rating even more, especially if you lose a match. At least if you win a match and you beat your rival, I do believe that rival score will somewhat offset it. Well, even if you win too, but they usually will just like take a large amount off for even if you win a match. They'll take a large amount off just for being in penalty level 2. Again, it's absolutely stupid. I hate the penalty system in GBO2. I feel like it's a little... I understand the reasonings for why they probably made it the way they did with people disconnecting, but the way they made it is very harsh from the perspective of, you know, if you disconnect and you weren't in control. It's very harsh. It's very harsh, and I wish it was not the way it was. And that's something I made a video on in the past, so I won't, you know, go on another tangent about how the penalty system in this game is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, that I have a video just on that, so I'll spare the details. But yeah, I really just wanted to use a suit that I knew I was good with and I was effective at using. Again, just to try to see if I could maintain any of my rating. I think since I've been level 2, I think my ground rating has dropped from A+ to a flat A. So, yeah, I definitely have to work that back up at some point. But, again, just hard with how difficult the game has been treating me. Really went on a bit of a tangent there about that. I meant to talk more about the Yonfavin and less about the penalty system. Yeah, I mean, although I feel like the Yonfavin at this point, it's not really a suit that I feel like there's too much to be said about it. I've made a video in the past talking about how much I like the suit, but even then, like I said, I can definitely see the reasons why they have plans to nerf this suit. It's so common at 600 to find 1 or 2 Yonfavins, especially 2 Yonfavins, because when they're paired up, when there's 2 in a pair, it is actually a really strong combo. Although, a personal thing, I never recommend going past 2. I feel like 3 or more Yonfavins doesn't actually work that well, especially full team of Yonfavins. That's another thing. I had a match in once, and I think we, like, barely won that. Like, I don't know if it was a barely, but still, I feel like it was not really the best setup. But 1 or 2 Yonfavins, you know, still powerful, and just even one suit by itself, again, still a pretty strong suit. So, I'm going to be very curious to see how they nerf it, and with this match here being the most recent one I have, and the others I played around this time using this suit, I do want to try to do a comparison of the nerfed version, the pre-nerf, and the post-nerf version, really just to see if what they did really did anything, and if it changes like the team layouts, like if the suit gets picked less. That's something we'll have to wait for in the future, whenever that change comes around. But hey, here we're at the end of the mission. Unfortunately, mission failed, but still was a pretty decent match. Real props to the enemy team here. First place with 6 kills and 1 loss. Real props to the enemy team here, because our team did have a pretty decent lead at like the first half. Had us at the first half, not gonna lie, but yeah, we had a pretty decent lead at the first half. But with the base bomb they did, you know, they were able to really catch up the score. So again, you know, real thumbs up to them for that. But yeah, that's all I have for this video here. Just something I wanted to get out as, again, the only new clip I have been able to get from GBO2. You know, so probably the next video I have is probably going to be an older match. But again, still hopefully one day able to get this penalty down. You know, get back on the usual schedule, do the streams and whatnot. Amongst other things, get some newer matches, try the RF Goof, because I really want to use that suit. I've heard it's decent. I would like to hear more in the comments about it, for anybody who has it or has seen it in action, since it's already been out for a couple days. Very curious to hear how that suit is. I guess if I had to talk about it briefly, because I was able to play a bit of a match with it before getting disconnected, it does feel like a really good suit. I'm just not used to playing something with the Goof's playstyle at 600. So for me, it's probably going to take me a while to adapt to using it anyway at such a high cost. But that's all I'll say on it for now. That's all I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about the Engage Zero Yonfavin, or again, anything on the RF Goof if you have anything interesting to talk about the new suits. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.